I've been working on SimCity 4, Rush Hour. I've worked on several Sims products, Superstar to Sims 2. I was a producer on Spore, so lots of experience on Maxis games, and I've been with Maxis for a long time now. Previous SimCities, I think the complexity of and the scale of this game, with it being online, with it being 3D, it was a huge undertaking for the studio, and a product that we're very proud of. I mean, one of the beauties about game design is constraints. You know, we're all going to follow play to the same rules, so no one's playing in a larger city size than someone else. But it was a game design decision that you're going to make choices as you build out your city, as you kind of spread out. You're going to make choices about what type of city that's going to be, because we have many different options on how you build your city. And that's where the multi-city kind of gameplay comes in, where you fine-tune one city and figure out, okay, how is that going to work with a second city or third city or a fourth city? And that's where you see kind of the macro level city planning take place, and you start to realize the epic nature of this SimCity. There are lots of areas to test and so many details. I mean, we have a test team, QA team, embedded, very large embedded QA team actually, right in the studio that covers all aspects of the game and works directly with the developers. And then we have a larger QA team that works with them and with studio as well to make sure we cover and test everything. But it is exhaustive detail that needs to get tested repeatedly. And then with the online piece as well, we have QA in different locations, so we're making sure that we're testing the online components as well. Yeah, with that in mind, there isn't just one way to build your city. There's so many different types, and we have the big businesses, and of course we test and make sure we tune and test those to once you build it out in a single city and how it works with a second city. And then there's all these combinations, and we write up all the combinations that we could think of, and we ask, we've got kind of extensive QA that goes and plays through those cities and those loops, and then the different combinations, and we're coming up with new ideas and new concepts all the time. And you know, even here today, I've seen some things I haven't seen before. Well, I mean, we're really at the point of we're really polishing the game, tuning it still to get it just right, and bug fixing. So we're trying not to add too many new things at this stage. I mean, the roads are sort of the lifeblood of the city, and as a city planner, you need to make those choices on, do I go with streets now, or do I go with avenues? Because you could upgrade your streets, but to go from street to avenue, you're actually going to have to do some construction, and you're going to have to bulldoze those old streets to make room for the avenues, and that might change the layout of your city. So that's gameplay to us, and decisions you're going to have to make as a mayor. But as you said, density is now controlled by roads. You no longer paint in what density you want and it magically appears. It's more organic. It's more how the real world functions. So your busier streets, your busier areas of your city are actually going to density up, and those will become your busy downtown districts. I mean, eventually your entire city could go to that third level of density. But your roads control your power and your water, so and even your sewage. So we took out some of the kind of mundane pieces of SimCity from before. You know, you don't have to lay out every single water pipe. You know, that's kind of built into the roads. There's other gameplay to be had with the SimCity. Yeah, so the great works are probably the closest thing we might have to an end game. I mean, we're very much an open sandbox, and even if you complete a great work, the game kind of continues on. It's really up to the player. But we have 4 types of great works. We have everything from a solar farm to an international airport to a space center, which you could launch over and over again. And we even brought back arcologies, which is a well-known feature in SimCity. So these are great works that multiple cities collaborate to build and construct, and then once they are constructed, they benefit the entire region and all the cities that are connected to them. So they're kind of that later game goal to see if you could try to complete one of those.